I'm glad to finally call you for my engines. I've worked hard the last few years to finally bring you all back here. A lot has changed, as you see, but I promise I'll find room for any engine on my railway who wants the work. Now, for your assignments, Emily, you'll work as a mixed traffic engine on the main line. Murdoch, you and Henry will handle our ever-increasing workload with the heavy goods. Simpson, I'd like to use you for odd jobs and shunting around the island. And Arthur, I'd like you to work on the Normanby branch. Norman and Sydney will be there as well, but the line needs a leader. Your organizational skills will serve you well.
Yes, sir! Wow! A line to lead. I can't wait.
Arthur, good work. I have another assignment for you. It's a bit more complicated than your usual work.
No problem, sir. I can handle it.
The China Clay Pits ordered a new diesel, but he's prone to teething troubles. We've done some work on him, but the Clay Pits still isn't sure about keeping him. They've brought in another engine named Salty, and he's done well at the Clay Pits, but I get the feeling he doesn't want to stay there. Anyways, I want to give Derek another chance, so I want him to shadow you and help him out. If all goes well, he'll go on to the Clay Pits.
Dare I ask, sir, what happens if it doesn't go well?
He'll cross that bridge if it comes to it.
Oh? Where is he then?
Over at the diesel works. Once you're unloaded, head over and take him to Normanby.
Right, sir. Wow! What a responsibility! Hey, cheer up, Derek! Yeah, we sure we got it right. This time, I don't even know why they bother. Every patch job prolongs the inevitable of the cutter's torch. Nah, I'm sure you're good. Splatter used to say, you gotta put your behind in the past. You idiot, it's put your past behind you. Well, if your behind is always in the past, doesn't that mean your past is still behind you? Whoa! Think you just did something. Good grief. Well, what was that? Oh, that's just the boss. He's playing a long game of hide and seek. He's not very good, though. Found you again, boss! Good afternoon. Hey, who goes there? You ain't welcome. What? Gets them every time, Dodgy. We're just messing with you. Love messing with the steamers. Don't you two need to be stupid somewhere else? Not really. I'm here for Derek. He's as good as he's ever going to be. Take care, Derek. Thank you, but you needn't have bothered. I'm not worth the trouble. We'll see about that. Come on. We have passengers to take. So, Derek, I've heard you have quite the troubling history. What's to tell? Another diesel, another problem. The usuals. Another failure. How could this happen to you? Sloppy standards. Not much care given. Same script, different cast. That's my lot in life. Move around and break down. That's awful! You know, I used to have a spotless record. Used to? I don't want to talk about it, but I pride myself on doing my best now. Oh, I just wish I could. What do you mean you can't? I'm just not built for it, it seems. Rubbish! The engine could find success. I guess I might be lost then. It's not easy, but it can be learned. Well, maybe I wasn't meant to learn. Well, we finish. That's a start. Maybe. You know what? I'm going to teach you how to have a spotless record and find success for yourself. That's very kind, but... No buts! The Fat Controller trusts me to do so. When I'm through with you, you'll be fine. I suppose... No, you don't. You need to be confident. That's the first step. Confident, but careful. Confident, but careful. Exactly! Knowing your limits, but pushing when you can. Isn't that... This will all seem confusing at first, but you'll get it eventually. Yeah. No. Yes! Yes, I will. Good. Now we have other work to do. Still working on your project? No. I'm looking at Derek's design. Good God, what kind of person let this pass? A sick one. Thanks for the positive reinforcement. Oh, that was you. Not specifically, but I bet my hand is in there somewhere. Absolutely no care for refinements. It's not your fault. Yes and no. I want to help him be right. Like you. He seems capable of doing some things. Yeah, but he could with so much more proper building and design. An engine's more than a design. There's many ways to prove ourselves. How? Look at me. I see. Wait a minute. I see! There's something here. I might be able to fix Derek. How? I'll need your help. Rise and shine, Derek! Shut up! It's a bit early to be ready for my first service. Rule number 1, it's never too early to start work. Except now, shut up! I suppose. Wait, don't you stay at Nafford, on the other side of the island? Yes, he does. Arthur, you can't keep coming here and waking us up. Never mind, you'll feel rested once you get that sea air flowing through your vents. I wish your voice would stop flowing through mine. Yeah, shut up! Excuse me, can you guys keep it down? Keep what down? Look what you've done now, you dope. Shut up! Don't tell me to shut up. Just did. Oh, you woken the boss now? Yeah, he'll rip you to shreds for that. He was gonna do it anyways. Dilly Diesels, regardless, he ain't the boss anymore, but we need to keep quiet. Yeah, what Dart said. Come on, Derek, let's get you oiled up and ready to go. You're taking the empty vans to the harbor for the fish and bringing a small goods train back here. Let's hope I make it that far today. You will! Now let's get out of here.
Yeah, scram! Shut up! Oh, Nigel, how are you? Sir Charles, I've done some thinking last night. I might have a way to really help Derek. It's not a perfect solution, but he won't need these patch jobs anymore. Well, it sounds excellent. It would be rather expensive, and there's some degree of experimenting with it. I see. I would be for it if Derek is my engine. I'd have to convince the clay pits. Send another engine to the pits, and I've heard he's performed well. If the clay pits like him more, I see. What will become of Derek? I don't know. I don't exactly have a role for him on my railway. I understand, sir. Keep your ideas, though. Anything can happen. Good day, sir. You're doing good, Derek. I'm sure it won't last. It never does. Never say never. But don't worry about the end. Let's focus on the here and now. The ride may end one day, but be happy that you can enjoy it now.
I'll try. It's a beautiful day. Can't we speed it up a bit? I don't want to be late.
Maybe a little, but don't push it. We're still on schedule.
I almost feel like a new engine.
Good. Stay in the moment.
I will. I don't want to leave it. It's beautiful. Good work, Derek. I trust you had a smooth run. Oh, I did. The countryside was enjoyable and the sea air was refreshing. Good. Now, did you remember everything I told you? I remembered enough to get here. Well, you have to do more than that. You failed in the past because you've given in to your weaknesses and not executed plans to succeed properly. I think it's a bit more than... I know it sounds weird, but I need you to perform properly if you want a second chance. Alright then. I will. Thank you. Your vans should be ready for return soon. I suggest you get back to them. I'd like to enjoy the view a little bit longer. No time for that. You'll be late. But it's still an hour before I have to leave. Plenty of time to adequately prepare. You don't want anything going wrong, right? Look at me. I'm standing around dawdling when I need to be ready for my return train in 2 hours. I'm already late. I've got a dash, and I suggest you do the same. Very well. Okay, my fuel's topped off. Are my gauges and gears, Grace Driver? Yes, I did so this morning. And 5 minutes ago. You needn't worry so much. I'm just trying to follow Arthur's process.
What makes you think it'll work?
Oh, hello, Norman. Apologies. Was caught a little off guard by your comment. I was, a little distracted.
Trying to do things the proper way?
Yes, as Arthur puts it.
From my understanding, Arthur isn't like us.
You mean because he's a steam engine?
No, because he isn't a failed class. You and I both came out of the shops this way. Both dealt bad cards in life.
I've heard about your story. I'm sorry about what happened.
Don't be. Still kicking about. I can't complain too much. It's more than I can say about some of your class.
It is rather sad. I just hope...
You know, you don't join them?
Exactly. This could be my last shot, and I need it to be perfect.
I don't think perfection's needed.
Well, I need to be close. I've been working my hardest to do so.
Well, I haven't lived here long, but I know perfection doesn't keep the engines around here. It's not about your ability, it's about effort.
I thought it was about drive. No, you idiot, it's about power.
These steam engines, they know they could easily be replaced with newer engines, but they fight on and do their best. Sir Charles respects that.
I don't know if the clay pits...
If they cared about perfection, those two yellow devils would have been sent off long ago. I'm sure you'll make a home here.
I hope. I don't know.
Lean into what you do know. Your strengths. Your values. That's what the folks care about here. That's what keeps me going.
Very well. I'll be off now. My next train is due.
Good. I'll be leaving to pick up a small goods from Barrow. I'll see you later.
See you around.
Oh, yes, hello! Sir Charles!
I'm just following up on a progress report for Derek.
I've heard he's performed well on the Normby branch. In fact, Mr. Nigel Pilkington spoke to me about having ideas of where Derek could be fixed near permanently.
That sounds great. We're not sure if we'll be keeping Derek on. We like Salty, and he's done a great job here, so we may end up purchasing him and sending Derek back. You're more than welcome to keep him yourself.
That's just it. I haven't the room present for an engine his size. I was hoping you would be interested.
I suppose. I just don't know at present. What if neither of us keep him?
Oh, it's likely scrap then.
Dearie me. My mind isn't made up, but I have serious doubts.
I understand. Good day. Oh, poor Derek.
You've done well. You haven't failed once. Maybe things are looking up. I knew it. What, that I could overcome it? No! I mean, yes, technically. I meant my knowledge can help anyone succeed. Oh, that too. What's your next job? Waiting for a ship to come in. They got some trucks to take to Barrow. Those over there? No, that's the... Oh, no! What? Fish trucks? Sydney was supposed to take them. They go to Croven's Gate and then to Timoth to be prepped for the Kipper. Sydney was supposed to take them. That forgetful sod. We'll have to figure out a plan. I have one. You're due out in a few minutes with the passengers, right? Yes. Why? You could take the trucks. I can't. It's unsanitary to combine passengers with fish. I'm sure it goes against some regulation. It'll be against regulation or those fish rot. Besides, I thought you liked fish. I do, not my passengers. Then I'll do it then. I have time. But you'll need a path. You have to talk to a signalman. Make a plan. At least write it down. I can take your path. I'll keep good pace. Plus, I'm going to Croven's Gate. Your crew can phone ahead. Easy, Derek. We have to hurry. If all goes to plan, we can make it. Yes, but you don't need to push yourself. But we need to. You mean you need to? Yes, it's my... No, please, not now, please. We have to stop. No, driver, Derek, you need to stop. I just needed to not do this. You've not only broken down, but you're blocking the path, and the fish aren't going to make it. That's it. I blew it. Not necessarily. It's over. Don't sugarcoat it, please. Derek, I'm sorry. I truly am. You were a nice guy to take out. I'll send for help. Derek, how could you? Please, Arthur. Derek, this is serious. Ugh, this is my fault. I loosened up one time and let you do this knowing you weren't ready. What? I failed you. I couldn't stop this. Maybe some engines weren't meant to, well, succeed. I'm sorry, sir.
It's not entirely your fault. I'll be speaking with Sydney later, and hopefully his crew. Good work, Arthur.
But it wasn't. I failed you, sir.
Excuse me?
You wanted me to fix him. I tried, but some weren't meant to be fixed, I suppose. I'm sorry, sir.
Arthur,
Sir, may I speak freely?
Go ahead.
Sir, I may have failed in many areas. My engine may be as good as scrap. I'm not perfect and never will be. But, sir, I'm willing to try. Looking at how today turned out, I'd do it again if I had the chance, because it means I'd still have the ability to try again. My brothers and sisters can't say the same. In a way, I've learned to fail successfully. It's not the end. It's room for a new beginning. It's about effort, sir. I may not be your best performing engine or anyone's best performing engine, but I'll do my best to be the one that tries the hardest. Because if I can keep trying, sir, then I can still keep going.
Well, just your comments later, Derek. As for you, Arthur, I never put you in charge of fixing Derek. I wanted you to help him and shadow him. You are not a perfect engine yourself, Arthur. The notion that some can't be fixed is ridiculous. I'm sure if Derek were in your wheels and you in his, you'd want his support right now more than any chastising. You still have a lot to learn yourself, Arthur. I have my own flaws, and so do all of my engines. What keeps them going is building me and each other up. I don't ask for perfection. I ask for effort. Now, Derek.
Yes, sir?
I'll be making some phone calls. Arthur, take him to the diesel works. Thank you for the effort, Derek. I'll be taking your trucks up now.
I'm just worried about my future. I blew my last chance, I bet.
Oh, I know the feeling. But a funny thing about this island, what you think is your final act is really your new beginning. You'll see. Hello, Derek.
Oh, hello, sir. Is this it for me?
Yes and no.
Excuse me?
This is it for you, Derek. In your current form, Nigel here has done some looking into your design. We may have figured out a way to truly fix your engine. You'll never be, perfect, but you shouldn't break down too much. You'll report to your new assignment at the China Clay Pits. Welcome to the island of Sodor.
Sir,
I don't need to say anything. Just take it all in. Dirk, to be honest, I didn't know what to do with you until I had a few conversations. But our conversation was the turning point. You not only showed me, but also the clay pits when I told them your true worth. You care so much about your work, and that's not something anyone else can teach or fix. Now, let's fix the thing we actually can fix up.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Evening, Nigel. Oh, Sir Charles, didn't see you there. I've been here a couple times a night, and I've seen you hanging around this shed. I, spend a lot of time here. Why? It's a bit of a personal project. It's complicated. I have time. Okay. There's a reason why I was able to repair Derek. He wasn't my first attempt. He ended up being a test of sorts. For what? This. Oh my.